I'm Dr. Steve Moore. If you've ever wanted to help people get insights into their nutritional wellness in real time and build a thriving business at the same time, you're in the right place. For over 20 years, I've been helping people use the biophotonic scanner to grow their business and change lives. I've been a team elite for 10 of those years, and so today I'm going to give you the same proven framework that I use to scan someone and close them on product without pressure, without awkwardness or confusion. Follow these steps and you'll be able to confidently help people make the best decision for their nutritional wellness right there on the spot. You ready? Let's go. Before we dive into the workflow, let's start with the 3 pillars that help you build confidence, authenticity, and consistency when scanning and enrolling new customers. Pillar 1, know your tools. Start by learning about the scanner and the products. Nu Skin has fantastic resources, short videos on the Prysm IO, training materials, and detailed product pages on the website. The more you know about the technology and the foundational products, the more clearly you can explain the value to others. Pillar number 2, live the lifestyle. Be your own best customer. Use the products consistently so you can experience the benefits firsthand. If you haven't joined the movement yourself, it's hard to inspire others to do the same. Your results are your story, and your story is what builds belief and authenticity. Pillar number 3, share the experience. Now it's the time to scan others. Each scan gives people insights that would typically require a costly blood test. But this is a quick, non-invasive, and instantly informative. Offering this technology helps people understand what's happening inside their body and take the next step towards better wellness. When you master these 3 pillars, knowing your tools, living the lifestyle, and sharing the experience, you'll be able to confidently guide anyone through their first scan to becoming a lifelong customer. Next, you'll move into suggesting products, placing orders, and scheduling follow-ups. The follow-up scan is where people truly see the results. It's where belief, compliance, and loyalty are built. Over time, these consistent steps lead to recurring volume, loyal customers, and long-term business growth built on a solid foundation. So let's talk about a couple things before we start to train on what to say to people. One of the biggest objections that some people say is it's expensive. Well, if you look at it, is it really expensive? I was in the middle of Georgia somewhere on a road trip with my family, and there was a whole wall of refrigerators that were selling energy drinks and sodas and things like that from $2.99 to $3.99 for a name brand energy drink. You can't even get a cup of coffee for $3 a day at a well-known coffee chain. A gallon of gas is more than $3 in most places. I was just looking up the numbers at a local drive-thru at a small French fry. Now, I have not been to this place in I don't know how long, but those French fries are $3.49. So when someone says that it's expensive, people are not short on money, they're short on priorities. The real reason isn't, is it expensive? It's, what's my health worth to me? Let's look at what people are spending $7 a day. You can go to certain coffee shops and you can get a salted caramel mocha strato frappuccino blended beverage and it's $6.69. Or you can get, I don't know if that's an egg breakfast sandwich or what, but it's typically $7.29 when I looked it up. If you look at what people are spending $10 a day on, you can just add an iced lemon loaf to that caramel mocha strato frappuccino and you're over $11 already. A pack of cigarettes is $10 or more. People are spending money on things that are unhealthy. I like to think of these things as bad, worse, and worse way of spending your money. Our goal here is to shift people and to get them to stop spending money on bad things and to start investing in their health. And Pharmanex products are one of the best investments that you can make in your health. Here is how Nu Skin likes to simplify product suggestions. Think of it as good, better, best. Where good is LifePak Elements, better is LifePak, and best would be LifePak Nano. But here is how I like to simplify product suggestions to those people I scan. I also think of it as good, better, or best, where good is Life Pack and Optimum Omega. This is foundational nutrition for overall health. It's just over $3 a day. That gets you over the $100 a mark, and it's a great combination that gives you the benefits of free subscription, keeps you on track to earning some of the loyalty vouchers. Now, if we look at what better would be, better is Life Pack and Age Lock Youth. This is foundational nutrition plus gene level support for aging for just about $7 a day. And what I like to recommend for the best package would be Life Pack and Age Lock Youth plus a targeted solution of whatever your prospect is interested in. And this gives them a full program tailored to their specific goals, which is about $10 a day or more. I personally take all of these products plus a few more in my daily routine, but your recommendations should meet your customers where they are based on their goals and their budget. This 5-step workflow is a duplicatable system that I use and teach the people on my team. When you get good at executing these 5 steps, you are going to be able to sign people up and build a subscription base. The first thing is to introduce the scanner in the program to people. The second step is to scan them. The third step is to suggest products for them. The fourth step is to subscribe them on the supplement. And then the last final step, the 5th step, is to rescan them to show them the results and help improve your retention and your long-term subscription volume. Each step strengthens trust and retention. Look for your weakest link in the process and focus your practice there so that you can get better at scanning people for results. Now let's look at step number 1, the introduction. It can be as easy as just showing them the Prysm IO video. The other tool we've developed is a nutrition and lifestyle assessment, where there are some questions that are about their lifestyle. Some of the questions we ask are, have you ever had your carotenoid or antioxidants tested before? What is your number 1 health concern? How many fruits and vegetables do you eat per day? What are some other health concerns that you might have? Is it overall health? Is it energy? Is it aging? Is it eye health? Is it immune health? What are the things that are most interesting to you? What are your values and your priorities? The second section of the assessment asks them, do you take supplements? Are they working? And the last section has questions about their motivation. Are you interested in learning about supplements to help support your health journey? What is your budget? What this allows you to do is to meet your prospect where they are. I've never been in real estate before, but if you're a realtor, and I know I bought a few houses, the first thing the realtor will ask me is, what is your budget? If my budget is $1 million, they're not gonna show me a house that's $5 million. And if my budget is $5 million, they're not going to show me a $200,000 condo. They need to understand what I'm looking for. Do I have kids? And so on and so forth. And what is my budget? This assessment allows you to better understand what your prospect is looking for, what they value, and what they're budgeting. It doesn't mean you can't always upgrade them or upsell them to a better or best program, but it gives you a guide on where to meet them to start the conversation. The next step here is to scan them. So clean their finger and use an alcohol wipe. It's not required, but it's always good to keep things clean. Cover the lens on the Prysm device with the pad of their pointer finger and wait just 15 seconds while it scans. And so once you scan them, record their score on the brochure. People love seeing their results written down. It makes the experience tangible. Now, sometimes people will ask, why do you scan the finger pad? Well, we measure a lot of things in the body that aren't necessarily at the site of action. Wearable tech, such as the Apple Watch and the Oura Ring, are measuring things in the skin through different areas of the body. And so the Prysm IO measures through the skin of the finger pad. Step number 3, that is, once you have their score and you have their assessment, you're going to talk to them about why they want to improve their score to support their health concerns. Now again, we're not making disease claims at all. We're talking about how we can support them with their health concerns. People don't understand the number or the color zone at first. You can certainly tell them that higher is better, and we know that the goal is to get into the blue zone or the purple zone. But when you give someone a grade, it's a lot more meaningful. It's a lot easier for them to understand. So I look at the red zone as an F, the orange as a D, the yellow as a C, the green as a B, the blue as an A, and the purple. The purple is an A+. And I like to give people a high five if they're on the top zones, because they're obviously doing something great to improve their score and so forth. And I talk to them about what affects their score. I explain what free radicals are and what antioxidants do, as antioxidants provide a shield to those cells. The more antioxidants you have, the stronger the shield from these damaging free radicals. We can give a representation like an apple. You cut an apple open and you can see it rotting and decaying within minutes. But if you put lemon juice on that, the vitamin C, which is a very potent antioxidant, you can see that you can prevent some of that damage from occurring. And so you can look at this presentation, and if you want to read some of these bullet points, you can go through this again and really sharpen your conversation with them so it's authentic to you. But this helps to give you a guide of what to say so you can make this your own. Now, connect their results to their goals. The next thing I talk to them about is their budget. If it is $5 or more, I talk to them a little bit more about AgeLock and how it targets the genetic sources of aging. So the first thing we want to do is to work on their antioxidant score to build a strong foundation, which we can do here with AgeLock. Now it's time to make a product suggestion. I ask if they're concerned about supporting brain health or immune function or just general health or anti-aging. When I explain this to that person, I'm always talking to them about improving their score and nutrition to help them address the things that they checked off on the nutritional assessment in step 1. And then I say, here are some products that would fit your budget. So if someone circled that their budget is $3 a day, I'm always gonna start with LifePak. LifePak has 7 formulas built into one and is guaranteed to improve their score. I share my experience with the product and I let them know that this fits within their budget. It's very simple to take and it saves you time and money by having it all bundled together in one pack. If they're interested in the AgeLock product, I'll mention that for a few dollars more per day, they can add AgeLock Youth to LifePak. And now what they're doing is not only addressing their foundational nutrition, they're addressing the genetic sources of aging. And then I talk to them about some of the targeted solutions if their budget is $10 or more per day. You'll ask questions like, which product would you like to start with? Would you like me to show you the benefits of subscription? I can help you place your order to help you get the best discount. I like to place the order with them to make sure that it gets done, because once people leave, they often don't follow through because they get distracted with life and other responsibilities. If they ask about subscription, I go over the subscription benefits. 90% of my business is subscription-based because I talk to people right from day one when I first scan them about the importance of going on subscription. That nutrition is something you want to have optimized in your body every single day. And I talk to them about being on the program for at least 90 days to get them started. 90 days seems like a much easier commitment for people than forever. And finally, step 5, I schedule their rescan because the most important scan is the second scan. That's where belief is built. When they see their score improve and realize, wow, this is working, that moment turns customers into long-term advocates. And that's the proven process. Simple, authentic, and duplicatable. When you follow these 5 steps consistently, introduce, scan, suggest, subscribe, and rescan, you're not just helping people buy supplements, you're helping them understand their bodies, see real data, and take ownership of their health. That's powerful. Remember, every scan is a chance to make a lasting impact. When someone sees their score improve, it's not just a number, it's confidence, it's proof, and it's trust. That's how loyal customers are built and long-term businesses grow. So keep refining your conversations, stay consistent with your follow-ups, celebrate every success along the way, both theirs and yours. This is more than just a scanner. It's a movement towards measurable wellness, and you get to be the one who makes it possible. Now it's your turn. Go out there, start scanning, start sharing, and start changing lives.